Of Election Day. According to new numbers tonight from the State Election Commission, over 20 state races and over 30 local races have a single candidate running unopposed. Rachel Ripp explains why these races happen and the impact they have.
Having several unopposed races in an election year is fairly common. That's according to political science experts. They say these situations often happen because of how majority and minority parties work in various states.
Certainly incumbency, makes a difference, but that's, they got elected the first time because they were in these districts that were drawn to the advantage of that particular party.
Robert Oldendick is a political science professor that's taught at USC for over 30 years. He says while unopposed races could appear to not be competitive enough, there are other alternatives like voting for a write-in candidate or not voting at all for the unopposed candidate.
The whole two-party system is based on the idea that we should have open and competitive elections. But what you see in different states, and particularly the state of South Carolina, is that you might say, well, this is undemocratic because we don't have competition in all these races. But if you think of it from the other side of that, is it representative? Then I think you can make the argument that it is, because the composition of the legislature in terms of its Democratic Republican split pretty much reflects the wishes of the electorate.
Oldendick says while write-ins usually don't win, there are rare situations where they do.
Candidates who are capable, have a possibility of being elected, and are willing to put in that type of effort.
This year, some of the unopposed races include state Senate seats for districts 21 to 23, the sheriff's races in Newberry, Lexington, and Lee counties, and the coroner races in Fairfield, Clarendon, and Sumter counties.
If you're turned off by an unopposed contest on your ballot, well, there are several others on that ballot that hopefully will get you to the polls for this election.
Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
And if you